What's up, guys? This is my Mustang Mach 1. Last week I was shot at, almost got shot in the head. If you can see, the bullet hole goes right by my head. I'm gonna tell you the story about how it happened. Let's dive into it. All right, guys, so here is the bullet hole. It basically hit the dash and then went through that hole right there. Hit the glass, and then it ended up going to the passenger rear. And essentially that's right where I put my head. I literally ducked as soon as the guy started shooting, and that's exactly where the bullet went. So I'm not sure how I didn't get hit, actually. So as you can see, there's just glass everywhere. My leg got cut when it happened. Thankfully that was the only thing that got cut, but you can just see there's glass everywhere. And then they extracted the bullet from back there. There's glass on my leather seats, my Recaros. It's just bad. All right, guys, so I'm gonna tell you what happened the day of the shooting. So this was like a couple weeks ago, and I didn't want to post the video because I was basically, if the criminals, the people that shot at me 7 times, hit my car twice, almost killed me, you know, I didn't want to post this because I was afraid maybe that they'd come get me or whatever, but that's fine. You know, I'm not going to be scared of that. So basically what happened was I almost died. I was coming home from jiu-jitsu a couple weeks ago, and that's why you guys haven't seen the Mustang Mach 1 videos, because it's been parked. Because it's just a hassle to get a flatbed, tow it. I'm really protective of my car. I don't want them to rip the spoiler off and everything, and loading it, unloading it. And I haven't picked every place is slammed. So I'm driving the Land Cruiser right now. So back to the story. I'm gonna try to make this short. Came home from jiu-jitsu, feeling great. Had a good time, meet some people, feeling real good. Come up to the second floor on the guest parking where I parked the Land Cruiser, and I see and there'd been some homeless people sleeping in their cars, throwing trash all over the place. And, you know, I've been in LA for 10 years, so that really annoys me when people trash. This is where I live, this is my home, you know, and they're trashing it. So I'm a little protective of it when strangers come up here and use it as it's theirs, but it's ours. You know, we pay for it to live in this building, and people are taking over and trashing it. And then not only that, I come home and I see these thieves. They've got a crowbar, they got ski mask on, it's like 4 of them, and they've crowbarring this guy's window. And I stop to let them know that I see them, and then they get in their car and they start exiting the parking garage. Well, it's one way in, one way out. And I thought about blocking them in because they got turned around backwards, but I thought that would be asking for trouble for sure. There would be violence for sure if that happened. So I thought that's probably not the best idea. I'm not looking for violence. I just want to run these guys the fuck out of here, because I'm tired of people, you know, basically, I understand these kids probably grew up in a really bad situation. I get it. But, you know, it's disrespectful, you know, to come to someone else's place and still take their stuff. And it was 1:45 p.m. in the middle of the day. And I just left jiu-jitsu. I was probably feeling really good. I've been lifting, and I decided to, you know, follow these guys. So call 911, take a video of them as they're trying to get their tags, call 911. I'm on the phone with 911. We're going through the parking garage. They get turned back around. They're going down one lane. I'm going down the other. We're looking at each other, you know, we're pacing each other going down the lane. And we get out to the alley, and, you know, they go left. I'm right behind them. We get on the street. They go left again. They go around a red light. We get stuck behind a car. They go around the wrong side and run the red light. I do the same thing, you know. So now they know this dude is a good, like, I'm on him. And right about that time, my cell phone service got better reception, and the operator says, "Do not follow them." And as soon as she says that, there's a guy in the back seat with a ski mask on. That's an EcoBoost Mustang that looks like a Mach 1 behind me. Hopefully you can still hear me. It's got an aftermarket exhaust. It's blue like mine. I think it's a different shade of blue, but it's all modded out. It almost looks like a Mach 1. It's kind of cool. I'll show you guys if you want. So essentially what happened was, when I got out onto the main strip and she says, "Do not follow them," a guy in a ski mask popped out of the driver's rear door. Mind you, I got my windows down, everything. I turn around and this guy's got a 9 or a 40 hanging out the window, and all of a sudden the dash, my window blows out. Like, it happened so fast, and I essentially thought I'd been hit for sure, because my glass blew up in my face. It was violent. It was just like all at once. Pop, 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 pop. It wasn't that fast, but it was fast, man. And I'm athletic, and I'm fast, and I'm responsive, and I'm quick, and I've been around guns since I was 8 years old, and I know how to handle. I've been around all that. And he popped off 7 rounds accurately through the back window at 30 miles an hour, 10, 15 yards away, hit my car twice, went through right here, guys. Literally, the angle is right here. That's exactly where I ducked my head. It went through and it landed in the back. That's right where I ducked my head. I don't know how I didn't get hit in the face, in the eye, in the head. And the explosion of the window was so intense that I had to stop, because I had glass in my hair, my eyes, my mouth. I mean, I'm not going to keep chasing the guys. What am I going to do? Like, you know, they're willing to kill me. I wasn't carrying at the time, you know, and I was just trying to run the guys out. But what happened was, I got so intense when they started going faster. I was like, oh, you're not getting away. You guys are, you know, vandalizing our stuff. Well, what they had done, they had stolen a gun. I went back upstairs to see who had broken into the cars, what had happened to these. They'd broken into 2 cars, and they got a construction worker's pistol. And I showed him the shell casings, and he said that they were not his bullets. So I stop, and I immediately just run my fingers through my hair. And my first initial thought was, man, I really screwed up. I got shot in the face. And I'm going to run my fingers through my hair, and I'm going to feel a chunk of my head missing for sure. I for sure thought I was going to have a chunk of my skull missing, or I was afraid that it had nicked. You know, the skin is so thin on your neck, and your jugular, you know, carotid is all this is right here, you know, all these, like, if you nick one of those with some shrapnel, done. You'd be lucky to be able to hold it, you know, for 15 minutes until they can get you to the hospital and do surgery. You know, like, that just wouldn't work. You'd just bleed out right there. I for sure thought I just was gonna die. I mean, the glasses, it's still in my face, smoke, you know, like, you know, there was shrapnel on the dash in the front, and there was a bullet in the back, and there's still a bullet in my tire. So I got shot up, and I pull over, and people in suits started coming out asking me what had happened. Were you shooting? I said, no. I said, I took my shirt off. I was scared. I took my shirt off fast. I said, do you see any blood? You know, do you see any holes anywhere? You know, have I been hit? And he said, no. And that is the story. I almost died chasing these kids. I'm not mad at them, because I was a kid, man. And I did a lot of stupid stuff, you know. I went to jail for, you know, I was in a fast Mustang, and someone threw me the keys to a fast Mustang that was modified, and I had a couple of Tylenol 3s for my wisdom teeth and a couple drinks. I mean, I was 19 years old, you know, I was just an idiot. And I ran, and I had to pay the price. They threw the book at me for that. You know, I didn't know any better, and I was a jackass. I was running with some rough dudes that were local, that they were just rough guys. A lot of trouble, a lot of shady stuff. So I don't mess with that stuff anymore, and I'm on the straight and narrow. Have been for a long time, but, you know, I just wanted to share that story with you guys. And, you know, don't go chasing thieves with masks on because they might kill you. And it happens so fast. You think that if you're carrying, you're going to be able to do something. I'm telling you, this kid popped off 7 rounds and went through my windshield and almost killed me before I could blink an eye. And the scary part is, when we were at the red light, they could have stopped right there and literally just got out of the car and wasted me right there. He could have put 7 in my chest right there on the spot. If he's willing to do it while they're running, he could have put 7 in my chest right on the spot. He could have just jumped out real fast and pop, 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 and done. I would have bled out in about, 5 minutes or less. It would have just been done. So thank God I'm alive. And I don't know if I'm gonna keep the Mustang or not. I love the car. Might upgrade. There's a lot of different cars out there right now. This is my Jake Tiesler Mustang Automotive News, my other channel. This is my coaching channel for personal development, fitness, nutrition, getting your stuff together. I just got out of the gym. I'm sweaty, but I wanted to rip this video for you guys and tell you my experience and share it with you. And I hope that I can motivate people to be the best version of themselves. I get up, I train hard, I eat good. There's been a lot of people that reach out to me that see my transformation. I'm 40 years old now. I've lost, 10 pounds in a couple months. I'm gonna keep getting better and better and better and sharper. And I'm going all in on the coaching right now, but I wanted to incorporate some of the Mustang content on my coaching channel. So follow for more, and I'll keep you updated. I'm not into the 2024 Mustang, so we ain't gonna really be talking about that. We're gonna be talking about mental health, anxiety, depression. I was depressed and anxious. I'm better now. This shooting got me on high alert. I mean, I carry now, but it didn't mess with my mental health at all. It just made me more aware that you can die really fast from a shootout, and they didn't get me though. So we're gonna still make content, and we're still gonna help each other get stronger. So if you're trying to get jacked and tan, or if you're in a dark spot, you can get better, because I was in a super dark spot. I lived in LA for 10 years. I started a training business. I was super depressed. I got better, then I got depressed again. I'm doing good now, and I'm just slaying it. I'm making a lot of money. My relationship life is great, and my training business is going good. Everything's good. So get this car fixed up. Thanks for watching, guys. If you'd like to apply for coaching, hit the link below. If this video was of value to you, you can donate as well. But the most I would like to get out of this video is, if anybody needs help getting through their depression and anxiety, use the apply for coaching link, and to stay safe out there, because people don't regard your life as highly as they do their own. That's for sure. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.